my name is Emily Smith, and today I will be discussing the value of a college education. If you earn a four-year college degree, then on average, you will make nearly double than a person without a degree. The Economic Policy Institute in Washington, D.C. analyzed statistics from the U.S. Labor Department in 2013 and reported that people with a bachelor's degree earned 98% more per hour than those without. The gap is increasing. In 2008, grads earned 98% more per hour, and in 2003, grads earned 85% more per hour. But 30 years ago, the gap was only 64%. Why? Since the 1980s, high-paying manufacturing jobs have been disappearing. The Economic Policy Institute reports that while the average hourly rate for college grads has risen 1% over the last decades, it has fallen 5% for non-grads. That's the world that we live in, and that's the world that we'll face when we graduate. And that's the reason I've decided to research the facts on the value of a college education. The argument that I'm going to make in the next few minutes is, first, a college education is increasingly required for the jobs that are available and needed in today's society and economy. Second, a college education imparts the skills that are required for these jobs. Not only the technical skills, but the critical thinking and the communication skills. And third, a college education offers greater potential for growth over your career. Now that I've laid out my argument and reviewed what we'll cover, let me start with the first point. A college education is increasingly required for the jobs that are available and needed in today's society and economy. The U.S. is becoming more globalized. In 2007, a report from the U.S. Congress House Committee on Ways and Means cited that increasing international trade has resulted in the layoffs of manufacturing jobs since the second half of the 20th century. Attempting to encourage this realization, in 1996, Ghosh Arun wrote that our society must accept and adapt to the idea that the world is a global village. Meanwhile, information sharing technology is rapidly advancing. In 2019, Wahab Ali reported the proliferation of new forms of information technology has inundated learning at all levels. In 2017, study conducted by Ramrathan and Sibanda noted that the advancement of technology has compelled organizations to include technology as a key component to overall strategy. Through education, students master skills that are needed for their profession. Bowman and Ryan reported in 2001 study that as education level increases, so too is the likelihood of a professional occupation. The White House Office of the Press Secretary announced in 2014 that training Americans with skills needed for good jobs will help families feel more secure and keep American business growing. Following from my first main point, let's see how today's global competition and information economy requires other critical skills that are learned in college. A college education imparts the skills that are required for these jobs, and not only the technical skills, but the critical thinking and the communication skills. Technological advancements require workers to be proficient with these skills. 2009, Edward Gordon reported that STEM jobs are projected to outpace traditional jobs, both in numbers and in pay. A 2019 investigative report by Masiri et al. Noted upcoming fourth industrial revolution, which is characterized by significant technological advancements that requires a specialized and skilled workforce. Critical thinking and communication skills are critical for management positions. In 2012, Indiana Business Research Center found that while credentials are important, it is the development of soft skills that is critical to developing a strong and vibrant workforce. Management skills courses are transformative in that they begin to move students from being passive recipients of management wisdom to active critical users of evidence, according to a 2014 report by Briner and Walsh. Now that we've seen how education is crucial for imparting the skills that are needed for today's jobs, let's consider how college education provides job growth opportunity, which brings me to my next point. A college education offers greater potential for growth over the course of your career. A college degree provides greater opportunity for increased earnings. A 2019 report by Crusair et al. In the Journal of Higher Education claimed that the US is among the top 4 OECD countries with the highest return of investment on a college education. Recent estimates suggest average skill premium for those with a 4-year degree is between 65 to 75% more than those without, according to a 2013 report by Cannon and Garçon. A college education offers more stability. In 2014, M.G. Berlutskaya analyzed a survey by the Ural State Pedagogical University that stated college grads and their parents believe that to succeed in life, a college education is the most important thing. Jonathan Rothwell, Senior Research Associate and Associate Fellow at the Brookings Institution, stated in a 2016 report that the economic value of education, that a college education delivers economic benefits not only to the U.S. economy, but also to the individual. As I conclude my speech, let me review my 3 main points. First, a college education is increasingly required for the jobs that are available and needed in today's society and economy. Second, a college education imparts the skills needed for those jobs, not just the technical skills, but also the critical thinking and communication skills. A college education offers greater potential for growth over the course of your career. All of these points support, I believe, and prove my argument that a college education is valuable. In my introduction, I referred to the fact that if you earn a 4-year college degree, then on average, you'll make nearly double than the wage of a person without a 4-year degree. That's certainly an important consideration when asking if a college investment is worth it. I'd like to leave you with a quotation that looks at the bigger picture. In his commencement speech at Florida A&M's class of 2016, Education Secretary John King shared a story on the purpose of education. Consider this little essay that appeared in a student newspaper in 1947. In it, the young writer argues, "We must remember that intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of a true education. The complete education gives one not only the power of concentration, but worthy objectives upon which to concentrate." The title of the essay, The Purpose of Education. The school newspaper the education appeared in, Morehouse College. The author, just 18 years old, Martin Luther King Jr. So, is college worth it? I believe it is. And not just valuable monetarily, which it certainly is, but value for our growth as professionals and as people. Thank you.